Okay, I will slate this verbally. This will be scene 1, take 1, and dialogue. Jumping back, I had a great time when we did the audio. And one of my visions with the audio portion was we're bringing together people that are part of the Ferris theater program, and they're used to being on stage.
Right.
You know, they're used to being out in front of an audience. But here, we're after their voice. We're after just them talking, and working with Paul to do it up at the studio there. We were able to bring everybody in kind of in a round circle so they could see each other, because each scene had different characters, but they could interact off from each other.
Right.
And it was interesting that, you know, to get them to kind of project as if they were on stage when there was nobody there to view them.
Exactly.
And I thought all the characters did a great job.
Hi, Alex. What are you playing?
I'm playing World Jam. It's an online game that you can talk to other people around the world, where you can trade animals with costumes and play games together.
Oh, that sounds like fun. But your friends don't know who you are on it, do they?
But that all kind of came together, and using the multi-track recorder, able to put everybody on separate tracks, which allowed us not to do everybody individually. I wanted that collaboration.
Right.
I think it worked out better for them.
Well, and as you see, then I'm able to take those files, and in this case, it's back and forth interaction. And then there's times where I need to cut the audio, just Alex or just Riley, to create that animation, and then bring it in.
Oh,
So
okay.
those studio recordings is like essential.
Yeah.
So
It was fun because some of them had worked together on stage. And then we brought Voka in, and I think Voka's 11 or 12 years old. And, you know, she brought into the mix, and they all worked very well. It was just that, like...
And we talked about, you know, people ask, well, what's better? Do we create the animation first and then bring the actors in and have them dub in the voice? Or do we do the voices first and then animate? And we felt it was best to have them do their thing, and then we cater that animation to their voices.
During that session, it was always about give us emotion, because watching the characters here, once they gave us their audio emotion, we can pick up characteristics, put them in the shots, you know, the little head, you know,
Head
movement
bobs
or the shoulders or whatever
Right.
it might be. All those little things kind of come off the voice, which I thought was really, you know, needed in this production. So I shot that idea down of doing the animation and having them do the voice later. I wanted this to be the character's voice from the beginning, which then allows you, as you're putting this together, to kind of, I'm hearing in their voice this movement.
Right.
And I think it's coming together really well.
So adding the body language, I think, is a much easier task.
Haha, your haircut looks dumb.
Hey, that's not very nice.
So, everyone thinks it.
So yeah, I think, you know, you're starting to see a little bit of the process and the things that go into it. It's quite intricate in the way it's designed. There's so many elements and so many people that are involved to put together this project. So we're thankful to be a part of it, and we're hoping that this is just the beginning.
Well, let's get back to editing so that we can get some files off to Paul and he can start adding the audio to it.
That's a good idea.
A scene from This Old House came up. Let's go over to the woodworking department and watch them
Right.
cut angles for a while.